whoever sent this pickleball set. It comes with everything you need to get started playing pickleball, whether it's here in your backyard or your favorite park with your family, friends, everyone included. It comes in this great bag. The paddles are inside here, the balls, the net, the supports, everything. Let's go through, open this up, and show you how easy it is to get started. Unzip it here, open up the bag. Right there, the get-go, the balls and the paddles are inside there. Break this out, look at that. Oh, so cool, look at that design on there. That's really fun. So we'll go through and set that aside. We know that the paddles and the balls are there. Then it comes with the markers as well to be able to mark out the courts. That is really cool so that you can have the exact lines and shapes that you need to make sure that you're staying within the adequate rules. Here's the net. This is really nice because it shows you where to place the different yellow markers and the tape so that you can have the court marked out properly. And all the instructions are right there. Then the supports here, the different lines to make sure that everything is accurate. This is all in one, really great kit here. Super heavy duty as well. You can tell by just the materials and the thickness of it. We're gonna go through, put this together, share with you any insights in case there's any challenges or weird parts about putting it together, and then we're gonna go and play a game. One of the really cool things about this kit is all of the pieces come labeled, so it's real easy to assemble them. The instructions are very straightforward from part 1 all the way to part 14. Real easy to be able to put that together, and that makes it so key to quickly get started. Sometimes these kits have different pieces and you just don't know what order they go in, but this kit here labels it so clearly. This thing's going great. I'm putting the final pieces together here. So easy, as I mentioned, that everything is numbered to put it all together. Even the 9 has a dash underneath it, so you know that it's a 9, not a 6. That definitely is helpful when you're putting something this size together. Everything clips in. It all has the little spring-loaded pins here, so you just push that down to be able to get it to sink in there, and then it positively clicks in place. I started assembling this side here just to make sure that it'd be real easy to be able to get the other side done. Go through, put it in there, push the pin down, and then you hear it click in place once it's lined up properly. There we go. Boom. That is ready to go. Nice assembled piece here. All right, we're gonna put the net on here. This is exciting. Final step here, getting the net put on to the support poles here. Shows it real easy. We'll open this thing up here. Make sure that you're going through and putting it in the correct position. One thing that you have to keep track of is how do the supports go in place. These here hold to make sure that the net stays nice and tensioned. So make sure that you're putting that on the top. That white line goes on the top and the black line goes on the bottom. How these go on, it opens up here and then you just slide it over the pole like that. Now, before we mount this thing on here, we want to make sure that we're going through the entire court here and putting it together so that the tension is done properly. Go through, make that. This one here goes on this support pole here. And we'll make sure it's lined up properly. Through. That over that. And then feed it on down. That way the middle of the net does not sag, which is a really handy thing to be able to have completed here. Having that center support pole just ensures that the proper tension is placed on everything so that it holds it all together here. And it gives it a nice professional feel and performance as you're playing your games. All right, so that is how it comes assembled there, puts down. Now we can use this strap here to be able to put some extra tension on it. It has Velcro here, so we'll go through, undo the Velcro, line it up, come around here. It goes through this support here. Feed it back through that way. And then we'll pull it, and then you can put more tension on it to make sure that that center of the net stays nice and tensioned. Go through, support just like that. Really nice. All right, so now that we tension the other side, I left it a little loose just to make sure that giving ourselves the opportunity to be able to apply tension here, and then you can play with it as you're going through and go back and forth on either side to create the proper tension before you get started. This one here is pretty tight. Go through, layer that all the way on the back side there. All right, that is down, that is up there. And now this gives us a chance just to verify that everything is at the proper tension. This pole here is pretty well centered. The net is staying nice and tight, and then tension that Velcro around there as well. They were very thoughtful on how they put this together to make sure that everything stayed at proper proportions, proper tension, so that you can have a high quality game.
The kit also comes with these, which have a great texture and the logo on them. You can use this to mark the areas for a pickleball court at your home or a park, or use it to chalk out the designs. However, our ground here has these built-in turf lines, so we're not gonna use these, but it's good to have them. So now we're ready to have a little rally.